Welcome to 5 Minute Friday. My name is Howard Hale, and I have a special guest here, Jolene. And she's going to talk about some very, very interesting things today. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back with Jolene. And Jolene and I met about 6 years ago at some tech event. I can't remember where. But we hit it off. We were having a good time. And she was carrying around this selfie stick, when actually selfie sticks were kind of new back then. And
I'm not going to say that I brought them, but it was like 8 or 9 years, so I am kind of the expert on selfie sticks.
Yeah, I think you could write a book on selfie stick. Wow, you have been a busy gal. So I understand you are a culture explorer. Tell me more about what that means.
Culture explorer. My mission is to inspire people to want to meet people different than themselves.
And how do you go about doing that?
You force yourself.
Ah.
You realize, wow, I live in this tiny little bubble of middle class techies and this little group here, which are great people, love to be there, but maybe there's more to life and more perspective, and maybe I can understand more people out there. So this was my world until it wasn't. Yeah.
Maybe like try to go out to a different ethnic restaurant?
Yeah. There's lots of different ways. I put together a program, Different Than Me series.
Different Than Me?
Yeah, so it's a video
cool.
series where I interview different people.
Oh, nice.
So I interviewed a lady with multiple personalities. You get to meet all of them.
Sybil, huh?
Different than Sybil.
How many?
She's living right now.
Oh, wow.
There's six altars.
Wow.
So you can learn about her because a lot of people at me are scared of what they don't know. So I interview different people. I interviewed my sister who had a stroke at 45. What's that like? What can we learn? And so the idea is to, once we can get more familiar with different perspectives, different people will be more accepting. That's the goal.
Nice.
And so I do have exercises and challenges for people to do. And so going out to a new restaurant is a good idea. And trying to maybe talk to the owner and learn about the culture.
Interesting. So Jolene, I love what you've got to say so far. What can you teach our viewers today?
To be curious.
Okay, curious. Like how curious?
Curious
I'm
as
curious
you
about
curious.
your
Just
curiosity.
To be curious. Curious George. Curious kill the cat. Don't kill cats. But I also want to give them permission to be curious, because curiosity, that's where the gold is. That's where the ideas, the innovation, the idea of pulling a thread from here and here and here and just like following it. And before you know it, you're going to have like this new fabric that's wielded together, and you have access and you have this whole network.
Nice.
So I would say I'm very left-brained and very task goal-oriented, works on a day planner since 6th grade.
Wow.
But having some time for curiosity is important, because that's where your innovation comes from.
Interesting. So how do you integrate that into your life? Let's say I do everything the same every single day, and I love the intrigue of what you're saying to me. How would I inject that into my life?
So Howard, you're talking about routines, and we work hard for these routines. I'm still struggling to get back on routine with a lot of things that I do. Our routines, we're in autopilot. And these habits and routines are stored in our basal ganglia. It doesn't use any brain power. What we want to do is actually fire off new things to get these neural pathways going. So with your routine, I'm not asking you to change your routine, particularly if it's good, but to change it up.
Right.
So for your morning routine, you're brushing your teeth, you're doing your coffee, brush with your non-dominant hand.
I love it.
Start with the other side of your mouth. These sound kind of stupid and silly, but they actually work. There's a lot of science behind it. When you're going, try different apps. Let's say you use Google Maps. Try Waze.
Drive a different direction.
Well, and Waze helps you do it, so you can go from A to B 10 different ways and learn, oh my gosh, they have dahlias here. Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, the Johnsons live over there. And you can have, with Waze, there's 40 million voices. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Colonel Sanders. And so there's little things you can do to break up that routine, because that's when you start your mind moving and actually functioning and utilizing some of it.
I'd love to learn more about this. Do you have a program that you could talk to us about?
It is called Unlocking Your Mind to Breakthrough Thinking.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And I'm going to give people exercises they can do to get started now, so they can start to be more curious and can start to get the fruit of being curious and being a minority and trying different things and getting new, different inputs so they can create outputs, different outputs.
I love it. I love it.
So there's a program next week, the Economic Alliance.
Oh, the EASC.
Yep.
I love it.
And then on YouTube and Facebook, I share lots of curious things all the time, and life hacks, how to do all sorts of things in a short amount of time because we're so busy. So lots of information on Jolene Jang.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to put the link down below on your next event, April 10th. It should be amazing, and as well as your YouTube channel and Facebook channel. So if you'd like to connect with Jolene, go for it. She's interesting.
I welcome you.
Awesome.
Be curious.
Thanks for watching. Take care.